Yeah, I'm coming right back. All right, what's going on, everybody? Everybody who's here, everybody who's on the way, everybody who's going to be watching this after it's recorded. How's everybody doing? I'm glad y'all could make it. And, you know, this is a request from, how do I pronounce this woman's name? I think she's a new subscriber too. Can y'all hear me? But yeah, this was like a request. I think her name is Taylor or something like. I don't want to mispronounce her name. So, all right, let me get to it, right? I'm about to talk about how, I know of people who are familiar with my video about the Taurus woman update when I said Pisces men do not show love to the Taurus woman anymore, to nurture the Taurus woman. Taya Carter, that's okay. That's what I'm talking about. What's up? Thank you very much for bringing this to the forefront, right? So, what's up? What's up? So, yeah, you know, I said in that video, you know, you could see how, I guess you could say a little bit distraught. You know what I mean? I didn't completely heal when I did that video. Had to bad. I didn't completely heal. But however, hey, slippery fish, Sugarfoot 820, what's up, girl? What's going on? And but I still did the video. You know what I'm saying? I know I looked a type vulnerable during the video, and I still did it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to put it out there for anyone who may still be going through that. Like, I don't think that I was like vindictive when I did the video. I was just keeping it official. You know what I'm saying? Like, I realized some things about the Taurus relationship, and I was just like, yo, you know what? Forget that, man. Like, forget about that shit. When it comes to that shit, like, yo, that's it. Turn it down a notch. So, but also, after looking at, you know, people's comments on that, there was a lot of comments on that video, and I did some more studying, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not just a Taurus thing. Never that bugs, that is Aquarius men. What about Aquarius men, Taya Carter? What do you think Aquarius men have to do? Because look, right? Hey, Nashira Neptune, hello, how you doing? Nashira Neptune, Nashira Neptune is pretty new around here, but very, very contributing to the last joint that we did. We had a great time last time. But yeah, like, you know, but my definition of love is different. So that's one thing I wanted to make clear. So whoever did not see that video, in that video, I stated what love is, and some people disagreed with me. They said, you know, look, that's not what love is. You know, some people refer to the Bible or the definition of love in the Bible. They are the devil, Aquarius men. Yo, I'm hearing that a lot. We're going to get more into that too soon. So watch. I actually have an Aquarius woman Pisces man update coming very soon. It might even drop today. But I will be talking about Aquarius and Pisces energy and what's going on with these two right now. It's very important. I can only say there's so much in it, but it's very important that I do. Cancers are the devil too? We got a lot of devil things going on right now. Well, we need to clarify what the devil is. But yo, listen, right? As far as doing more research into the whole Taurus thing that happened or whatever the case may be, right? I've come to the conclusion, which is natural, I should have anyway, that it's not just being a Taurus about this specific relationship that hurt me or got me hurt, right? Because I kind of hurt myself. When you really think about it, people hurt themselves because they get disappointed by what they expect from other people or they would expect from the relationship. especially when they're one-on-one with each other and they have dialogue and they come to agreements, and then those agreements don't go through. So for me, the first thing is, if me and a Taurus have an agreement, I'm almost 99.9% sure that the thing is going to go through. You know what I'm saying? That the Taurus is definitely going to follow through on what they committed to. So when that doesn't happen, I'm like distraught over that. Like I'm pissed behind stuff like that. You understand what I'm talking about? Because I have the knowledge to know that, okay, if this woman isn't doing this and it's in her nature to do so, then it's something else going on that allows her to renege on me. You know what I'm saying? And like back out of the deal. Like, so that's the part that upset me most, which I'm going to get into detail right now. But in order for me to do so, I want to bring up the chart of this person. I'm not going to put the whole chart out there, but I just want to pinpoint some specific things in the chart to let people know what's going on. So before I get too deep into that, let me check the comment section and see what's going on with you guys and gals and what y'all are talking about. Cancers are the devil. We went through that. Cancer and Caps are the devil. Taurus women, Libra men, compatibility. Too bad. Is that the recent? I think that's when you said you hope you're not being an asshole, but you want to request something. Is that what your request was? Taurus woman and Libra man compatibility? Because I believe you just commented not too long ago on one of the videos. If that's what it is, I do have it copied and pasted onto the list. So don't trip, it's coming. As you've seen, like yesterday, I just uploaded like 4 or 5 videos back to back to back. So I'm coming. Like, I know what I gotta do. I'm coming. But all right, so let's get into it. Right? With no further delay. As you see in the title, I edited and I put the Aries Libra opposition. I want to emphasize that because I think it plays a major role in why I felt the way that I felt, or why I felt hurt by this Taurus woman, right? Because this Taurus woman has an Aries ascendant, which means that their 7th house is in Libra. So right off the bat, I'm thinking, just on surface level, like, okay, she got a 7th house Libra. This is going to go great. You know what I'm saying? So I look into it, but I look deeper into 7th house Libra, and I come to find out that people with Libra in the 7th house, they look at relationships as 50-50. Okay. Now to extend on this, right? Because you guys and gals, y'all may think that I'm just talking about a straight up romantic relationship, and I'm not. You know what I mean? This relationship was intimate though. So for those of you who want to, I guess, maybe get at me by saying, you're not supposed to mix business and pleasure and stuff like that. Well, I'm not one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying, and I hear what the logic has always been to, people who in the business world or think they're in the business world, or even spectators who say, you can't mix business with love or whatever the case may be, or you can't mix business with intimacy or whatever the case may be. And for me, I'm gonna just say it like this. For me, my chart just is like, it's like a must, because I share my ego. My son is in the 7th house. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, with me, just turn it down a notch on that, because, in my travels, I've seen that every time I do go to do business relationships or whatever the case may be, sometimes I end up being intimate. And sometimes the intimacy comes before the business relationship, don't get me wrong. However, I see qualities inside of these prospects, or you can call them women, right? And then I just be like, well, you know what? Your ideas that you're tossing around to me are good. Why don't you look at this as a more, professional thing, or whatever the case may be? Like, I'm prone to do that. Like, you can catch me doing stuff like that. Is pretty much what I'm saying, right? So what I did was, apart from the intimacy, I'm making arrangements or agreements with this Taurus woman who, again, has an Aries ascendant and has Libra in the 7th house. So I really took liking to the Aries ascendant part of her, because she would leap at opportunity to do things that involved me. You know what I'm saying? So when I come up with an idea, pretty much I came up with an idea that was pretty much a hobby at first, right? And I was like, I want to turn this into a business, but I wanted to see how good I could get it, whatever the case may be. So I wanted to jump into this hobby and see just how much I can do in that moment of time. So I pitched this business idea to this woman and she got right into it with me, right? She didn't waste no time or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, all right, this part is cool. You know what I'm saying? I got a soldier, she's riding, boom, we straight. But I looked only at the Aries ascendant part of this agreement, of this relationship. I did not look at the seventh house Libra part of this relationship. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that because seventh house Libra wants 50-50, they want fairness, they want loyalty, that the considering of other prospects coming into play for this business is going to be looked at as I'm being foul. It's going to be looked at as I'm being disloyal. It's going to be looked at as, oh, I just want to fuck with other bitches. It's going to be looked at as, you know, oh, we started this together. How are you going to do this, that, and the third? Like, it was looked at that later on down the line. So then I'm like, shit, man. I'm like, this is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So not only that, this woman is a Taurus, right? So Taurus is in her second house because she's an Aries ascendant. So the personal values thing, and this is where the Taurus thing started kicking in, right? This is what I started seeing about the Taurus whole thing, is that she was being possessive about the idea. She was being possessive about the, you know, just what her personal values was on it. And this is where the conflict really started to happen because, you know, I have a business acumen. I'm coming from a business background, right? So, you know, this Taurus in the second house, she is the materialistic type. She is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be flat out with you. And come to find out, this is the fashion industry that I'm talking about, right? This is a fashion deal that I'm talking about. So, you know, her perspective on this was, you know, you wanted some of that Venus, we put it on. Man gets over Taurus woman, right? See, but Taurus women think that they could suck syrup off your balls, and like that's the contract. You understand what I'm saying, Gypsy God? It's like, okay, yeah, I suck syrup off your balls, and now we good. Like, you're not going anywhere. This is I don't have to sign anything. So let me extend on that, right? So boom, you know, it comes time to like actually get to the business part of it, right? Because with Taurus women, this is what I said before on the Taurus women, when I'm praising Taurus women, right? I'm like, yo, when they look at business things, they look at it from a family structure, right? They look at, and they're like the epitome of small businesses that grow into something. So this is how she came in the game looking at it. Like, okay, it's me and you. You know what I'm saying? I might, you know, put my auntie or my cousin or my this, that, and the third on. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool when you're just beginning a business. But see, this is what happened. You started making sales. You know what I'm saying? I started making sales. And this is when the whole Taurus shit kicked in. This is when even the Aries ascendant kicked in up a notch, because you made a sale, right? And I'm doing all of the, how could you say it, the structuring of this business, right? Plus, like I told you, I come from a business background, I have business acumen. So I'm explaining to her, like, I made a sale, right? And I paid her 25% of the sale. This is one example, right? One small example. I gave her 25% of the sale. And she clowned me. You know what I'm saying? She flat out clowned me. Now, mind you, this is when I first began anyway. So I'm like toying around with prices and stuff like that. It was a very low priced item because if you look on the online sites, because globalism is so strongly in effect, you got people overseas who are making the same type of products that I'm making, and they're charging people like $10, $15, $8. And you know what I'm saying? Very competitive. So at this point, when my name wasn't really buzzing like that in the fashion world, this is the time that I was like, you know what? Just to test the market, I'm going to lowball and I'm going to price it at a price that's competitive with these other people. So when I sold it for like $9, $10, and I broke up off a piece of, 25% of that, right? Because she helped me market it, she helped me promote it, she modeled the stuff, right? So boom, this happens and I pay her 25% of it, but she clowned me is basically what I'm saying. She frowned on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she wanted more of the cut, Rockwell, but listen, right? But listen, right? It could be understandable if this is the 100th sale that I made for that product based upon your modeling and marketing it. We could negotiate that there, right? And if she got a 7th house Libra, sure, we can negotiate that. But we're just coming out of the gate, right? And you're laughing at 25% off of a product that was sold. And my thing is this, right? My thing is this. All you doing is wearing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one who's producing the materials, purchasing the materials, not producing them. I'm purchasing the materials. The labor is coming from me, and the structuring of the business. So meaning that, I gotta be the photographer. I gotta take the photos, not 100%, but most of the time, starting off, yeah, I took the pictures. You know what I'm saying? I gotta build the online site for them to go on. I gotta price them. I gotta put the specs, this color, this and the third. This takes a lot of work. You understand what I'm talking about? And it costs. You got to pay internet bills and to keep this stuff going. You know what I'm saying? She's not considering any of this with her Taurus ass. You know what I'm saying? She's just looking at it like, okay, we're in the fashion world. You're supposed to do this. It's supposed to be like that. Blah 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 blah. How I'm only getting 25%. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a work. And this is not to put her down, but she's kind of delusional. And I'm the Pisces. You know what I'm saying? She's not a world-renowned model. You understand what I'm talking about? And we made one sale. What did she do to put in her part? Rockwell asked. She modeled it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going front. She modeled it. In the beginning, right? In the very beginning, she was actually, like, I taught her how to make a couple of things. She made it, but she wanted to get paid up front. And this is another issue that came up, right? She wanted to get paid up front. New York prices. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like I'm not the type of businessman that wants to like do sweatshop type stuff. You know what I'm saying? You live in New York. I know what the expenses are up here. So I was paying those expenses. However, the sales weren't being made at a level that I could continue to do that flat out. Right. And then we can get into the financial world after this. But this was like really like a hobby, turning into like a mom and pop level, and then going to the level where I could just continuously pay people, you know what I'm saying, $10 to $15 an hour to manufacture clothing. You know what I'm saying? And come on, all American companies, what are they doing? Behind the scenes, it definitely takes a lot, Rockwell. This is what I was explaining to you, the whole photography part, the whole manufacturing part, all of that. It's a lot behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm competing with American companies who go overseas and pay people sweatshop prices. You understand what I'm talking about? So, but when you try to explain this to someone who doesn't value education, you know what I'm saying? They value their own personal values from a Taurus perspective, who didn't have to go through all of the things. Yeah, I was fair with 25%. Don't you think? I mean, like, come on. 25% is more than generous. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I was able to even give 25% is because I'm in a space in my life where I can afford to do so. Thankfully, you know what I'm saying? Fortunately. And I want to show, that I want my people with me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been 15% easily. I didn't need that much profit. I just need to profit, and then we can keep going. You understand what I'm talking about? But 25% just to look cute, and she's an attractive woman. All you got to do is put it on and just look cute. You know what I'm saying? All of this is there already. Like that part is not a problem, right? So check it, right? Now look, you see this, right? I know y'all seen this a few times, right? Right? So my point, right, is I can make all of this stuff and put it right on that non-human doll right there, right? And I can market it and promote it the same type of way. But isn't this what's happening all over the place, right? You look at McDonald's and stuff, they got like computers flipping burgers now, right? And stuff like that. So it's just like remove the humans from the job world, right? Remove the humans. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you compare American companies to overseas, I mean, but it's a global thing. And I understand the business. I understand the inner workings. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Gypsy Goddess. Thank you. See how I put this together? See, and this is very affordable. Like this ain't even, I didn't go hard enough. And this is very affordable. You know what I'm saying? This is a minimalist outfit. But thank you. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, I could use that mannequin to model these things, right? But I have this mindset that, listen, when a lot of these jobs go out the window, which is happening rapidly, some jobs have the right to remain the same. Like I know wealthy people that once they hear, thank you, Leslie, thank you. I stay fit as much as possible. Like that's one of my personal values. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for noticing. But yeah, like I know wealthy people who, when they find out that you actually made an item with your hands, whether it's sculpturing, whether it's sewing, whether it's knitting, whatever it is, they be like, you know what? I want that. Like they want that. Like all these 3D printers and all that. Yeah, it sounds cool. It sounds groovy. It sounds futuristic. However, you will run into some people who, as soon as they find out what you made that yourself, and they'll tip you handsomely too. Like that's all you're selling it for. Like I want that for this amount. Like how many of those you got? There's only 2, 3 of those. Give me all 3. Some people just go all out because they know it's handmade. They know that it's human emotion put into what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to be too preachy about that part, but I just want to emphasize that like this is why I made this connection with this woman as well. You know what I'm saying? Give us something to do that, you know, give me some time and some repetition. This thing could get huge. You understand what I'm talking about? But the whole clowning me part, and not like, it'd be different if she like ran her own business once upon a time, and you know, she did not do that. She just looked at it as like, well, you know, you had me doing it before, why you couldn't keep paying me to do it? You seen I was doing it, I was doing my thing, and I'm explaining it to her like, yo, we need the information for the clothing website. I'm gonna give you the information. I'm gonna give it to you. Let me see if I could pull it up right now. But yeah, it's like, you know, she was just looking at it from a real materialistic point of view. Like I should be doing it like other companies, that if I can't pay people to manufacture the goods like I was paying her already, then I'm not a real business. You understand what I'm talking about? And I'm like, yo, ma, listen, we got to make more sales for it to continue to be that way. We got to let more people know about it. We got to talk to more people, this, that, and the third. But when it came to, you know, Libra in the 7th house, 50-50, it was not 50-50. All she did was put it on and go to look cute. You understand what I'm talking about? So it was just like redundant. It didn't make sense after a while. It was to the point where I was like, yo, I don't know if I can do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the site. You know what? There's one on Facebook. Let me see if I can get to the Facebook one. There's one on. All right, give me a second now, because. But yo, am I speaking sense or what? Does it sound like I'm just bitter and I'm just like upset that things didn't happen the way that I wanted it to happen, or does this sound like a real thing to where, you know, all right, look, this is what I'm going to do, because this is taking time away from what I really want to make a note of, right? So yeah, she was showing her ass at the beginning, some real Taurus shit, but the part that hurt me, right? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the link below this live when it's done. And because I got a couple of stores, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I put the right store up, or maybe both stores, who knows, you know what I'm saying? And you know, there's also a private group for like models who may be interested in it, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point I got a dilemma now. I'm like, should I even go the model route? You understand what I'm talking about? Like sometimes I make stuff and I ship it to women to, you know, so they could wear it, model it. You know, they could take their own selfies. You know, everybody got their little tripods and stuff now. They could do it right at home. Like I don't even got to fly out to where you are. I could just send you a package and you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got the mind developed to make this work in a certain type of way. So my point is, I got a private group inside of Facebook to where aspiring models, they could go there and they could see the new stuff that I upload. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I see a lot of y'all saying y'all support me and everything. For full figured models, I just began something for full figured models. Rockwell. I just made a as a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you one of the joints that I just made for a full figure model. Because that was brought up to me too. Like that was brought to my attention. Like, you know, some women was like, my buns are huge. You know, they was telling me like, I got big buns, boy. Like I can't fit in that little thing that you just made. You know what I'm saying? So this I made for, see, this is the back. This I made for a full figured model. You know what I mean? And this is crochet, by the way, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? That's the front. It's like a sundress or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm starting to think about the full figured models, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Um, this is another joint, this is real short though. Like this is, I guess that was my like Pisces perverted mind going off. This is kind of short, but you know, if you can pull it off, you can pull it off, right? Or if you're into rock and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, so at least I'm good, right? I'm kind of good. It's pretty much what y'all saying too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you know, time goes on, and what happened? We had actually got into an argument, right? And you know, the Tauruses, they can argue. If that's what you want to do, they can fucking argue. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, we get into an argument over some shit. Probably this time I don't even really remember. You know what I'm saying? You like the purple one, Gypsy Goddess? That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Purple one will look cute on you, Laura. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm taking notes. I'm soaking all of this up, you know, because it's still early in the game. You know what I mean? For customers. Handmade does add extra value for customers. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, Leslie, what's up? The purple is jamming. It's nice to see you. Nice to hear from you, Leslie. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, so I'm getting feedback too. This is live too, so this is no bullshit. I'm getting feedback on the joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty good. But you know, it's still early. But my point is, like, I got hurt because more than anything, right? Like, y'all are stubborn. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, you can't. Like, this is all right. Look, if you're a model, right? If you're a Taurus and you're a model, right, for a fashion company, and you want shareholder rights and whatever the case may be, you want it to be 50-50, a partnership in some type of way, right? How could you not foresee that other models, and I'm going to travel and do it too, yeah, because it makes sense. You know, eventually, of course, I want to be hands-on in other parts of the world doing this, definitely. But if you know that this is a modeling thing, what you think, you're going to model everything by yourself? So you're just going to model all of the stuff by yourself? Like, there's not going to be any other models. Is that what you like? How selfish and how how selfish and how possessive can you actually be to have a mindset like that? Like, that just blew me away sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I guess you could call me whatever you want to call me. Like, oh, motherfucker, you knew this from the beginning, that you was going to fuck with other bitches because it takes modeling in order to do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, of course I knew that. You know what I'm saying? Of course I knew that. But I'm not doing this intentionally to hurt this person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. And I'm also not, you know, I speak like I'm a slut, don't I? Right or wrong? Like, I speak like I'm not monogamous. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't really believe in relationships for no reason either. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're going to get involved with someone, be involved with someone because of something. And my thing is, whether it's right or wrong in some people's eyes, is let's get involved with each other because of business. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the one who's going to do everything, make all the money, and then take care of you. That's not me. That's another man. Those are other guys that do that. You know what I'm saying? I know myself. You know what I'm saying? But I am the type of dude that'll do for myself, set up a platform to where you can help earn for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, that's me providing for you. It's just that I'm not doing everything and paying you for me doing everything. Like, that's just how I operate. You know? She may have liked you. We are very possessive. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't invest any of her own materials or money. She need to sit down. Right, yo, Leslie. Leslie went off. Like, yo, look, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you're not, I had to do mad stuff. Like, my money, okay, let's get to that part. My money is involved. And when it first started, right, the finances was coming from my job. Like, I had two jobs at this time. I was running a business and I had a 9-to-5. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not around most of the time. So it made the decision easier to say, okay, look, I'm gonna pay you this amount of money an hour to make these things, and because I'm at work. But then I don't got enough time to put into the business to make the money back. So then when I seen how much money I was losing, I was like, nah. This shit can't go on. So we got into a little quarrel about that, right? Like, oh, why'd you stop? You seen I was doing my thing. Yeah, you're doing your thing for me paying you to do your thing. It's supposed to go that way. Okay, that's no argument. But the money's not coming back. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I got it to keep taking these losses, even if I had it, right? And this is sometimes where rich people go wrong. They lose so much money, or why people just think that they can get into business because they got money. No, that's not how the shit goes. Once I seen I lost a certain amount of money, I was like, I'm pulling out. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling out. I got to re-strategize this shit. I got to revise it. You know what I'm saying? Without fairness and Taurus Libra, case of queenness without fairness. Oh, so you're Taurus Libra, Gypsy Goddess? But yo, listen, right? Look, when the money is involved and I'm taking the L, I'm stopping. So, and I know about finance. I know about financing. This is not one of those businesses that, I went into the financial market to get funding for, funding apart from my own finances. It wasn't that big yet. Like I said, I only made a few sales. So it wasn't that deep yet. You know what I'm saying? But thankfully I was able to experience these things with her so I could see her attitude at the smallest level and be like, well, damn, you're not appreciative of 25%. Like, what if I like that yellow dress? I'm selling that for $200. So, all right, if I sell that for $200 and I give you 25%, like, you still not gonna be happy off that either. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, because the bigger the sale, the bigger 25% becomes. You understand what I'm talking about? And again, all you gotta do is look fucking cute. That's all you gotta do is look fucking cute. So let me tell you this next Taurus shit that happened, right? She got involved with the sales part, which I was very grateful for in the beginning, right? But then I seen how the Taurus shit kicked in and her possessive, manipulating type style occurred, right? She had made a sale for me. It went through. As a matter of fact, that's the actual sale that I gave her 25% for. And she was like, that's it. And I tried to explain to her exactly what I explained to y'all. Shit flew over her head. She didn't really want to hear me, right? We argued about that. That was over. Then she brought another sale to me. One of her peoples wanted this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Somebody she knew, right? So I'm like, all right, but I had to manufacture the item beforehand, before payment. And I told her, my gut instinct, I told her, I said, yo, listen, get me the money up front. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can make this item 3 days tops and have it shipped to her in 5 days tops. You know what I'm saying? But get the money first. Have her pay for this item first, because I'm telling you, if I make this item and she ends up not buying it, I'm going to be tight. And I'm not going to be tight at her because I don't know her. I'm going to be tight at you because you brokered this deal. You understand what I'm saying? So shit goes through. I listen to her. I give her the benefit of the doubt. She's like, oh, we're going to get it. Don't worry. I know her. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I take 3 days to make this garment. It was a onesie. It was like a romper bikini joint for the beach, right? And it was for a plus size model. First time I did a plus size joint. So boom, I waited till Moon got in Scorpio. I took full advantage of Moon being in Scorpio. Boom, I'm busting it out. Blah, 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 blah. I finished it. I told her, listen, I got it. It's done. It's ready, right? I put it out there. She was like, oh, I can't. She's not contacting me now. She's not responding. She's not replying. I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, you see? I told you that shit. I told you to get me the money first. I was flipping, like I was tight. You know what I'm saying? I was tight. And I told her, like, you know what I'm saying? And then she's like, oh, don't worry about it. We're going to make one. We're going to do this again. I said, yo, we ain't going to do a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is when I had to really step back and realize, like, no, we're not doing shit because you're not really doing as much as you think you're doing. Like, I paid for the materials. I paid for the labor. I paid for the websites to get it up and make it look nice and cute for everybody who comes by to see this shit. All this bitch had to do, excuse my language, but I'm still tight just thinking about it. Like, all she had to do was click the fucking button and buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? Click the button and buy it out. It shipped it right to her ass. And then when I started flipping, right, because I ain't gonna lie, I flipped on her. She hung up on me. All right, cool. Perhaps I should have kept it to myself, right? Perhaps I shouldn't have been so explosive. So again, this shit happens again. She brings me another sale later on, right? It's her people's. And I'm like, okay. So I got the product already waiting. She was like, oh, we just gotta wait till like Friday or Saturday, Thursday or some shit like that. I'm like, all right, boom. Like 2 days before the actual date of the sale, right? No, she wasn't taking it. And this is another, she couldn't have been taking it as serious as me. She was taking me as serious, more serious than anything. Because look, this last sale that she had lined up, we got into an argument over some other shit before the sale was supposed to take place. You know what I'm saying? Like it was it wasn't some dumb shit to me. You know what I'm saying? It was some shit that I actually was like, fuck it, I'm gonna argue on this one because you out of pocket, like you're wrong. Some shit. You know, so I'm not gonna detail it because, you know, my point is not to like tear her down to make myself look good. You know what I'm saying? As I stated in the beginning of this video, like I was thankful for the stuff that she did do. But yo, we got into an argument over some other shit apart from the business. And she just like, because of that, like I really flipped, because my thing is this, right? When I put myself on a line with business and I include my people with me in the stuff that I do, like it's because I care about people genuinely. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go hire strangers like that. You know what I'm saying? But I had to tell her like, yo, the reason why I'm so passionate about this shit is because I give a fuck about you. Like I care about your well-being. I care about what happens extensively from this. I care about if you're able to take care of things in your immediate vicinity. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I go hard like this. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of those type of arguments to the point where I just flipped. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't put hands on her, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone actually, like FaceTiming, like, yo, She hung up on me again. But this time she like lets her feelings get in the way of the money. Like I never got the call back, like, yo, here go the money for the sale. Like the sale never went through. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, that's how you giving it up? Like this money, like we can't make no money no more. So this is when I was just like, yo, you know what? This specific person was just not at the level that I was at. Like I guess her feelings were involved to the point where, yeah, she hung up. She hung up. And my thing is, she knew what she was doing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of Taurus woman. This is why I say, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it got personal, but the reason why it's personal is because of her. You know what I'm saying? It's because of her. Because I'm a very open-minded person. Yeah, like I got a Virgo moon. I really don't tap into feelings like that. Like, I'm telling you, like when I get, sometimes like I'll take, like now I just started like sipping here and there again. Like I'll sip before talking to a certain person because I know that I'm not emotional. You know what I'm saying? In order to make that bond, 50 Shades of Business, Gypsy Goddess. Were y'all still smashing? Well, here and there, but not Virgo, you're gonna run. Not like repetitively. You know how some couples or some relationships, like you smash so much that's pretty much why y'all are arguing? Is because y'all fucking all the time? Like it was not one of those. You know what I'm saying? Because I be knowing what I'm doing. Like I'm not going to keep going too hard to where the woman just cannot think right because she's thinking about, you know, feelings involved in pee and, you know, penis and stuff like that. Like I can't be fucking all the time because of those reasons. You know what I'm saying? And she knows that about me. She knows that about me. But I hit that G spot. Yo, but why women, I can't even put it on the women. I can't say women are like that because there's men like that too. There's men like that too. Yeah, I wanted it again. I mean, but look, I wanted it again, but not to the point where it's going to get in the way of the money. Like, I'm not built like that. I'm not built in the way that you get in the way of the money because of our episode last night. Like, because of the way it felt, because it felt good. Like, don't get in the way of the money. Like, what are you doing? Like, and you a Taurus? Like, that shit upsets the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? That was the problem. She saw something else. Man, look, if the reason why it was up to the Virgo moon. This is why I'm here doing it like this now. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to analyze the situation and say, yo, look, because of this, you know what I'm saying? But you wanted it again, that you saw interference and tried again, admit it. Look, look, you Taurus chicks, y'all know what the fuck. All right, first of all, sexually, y'all know what the fuck y'all be doing. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? So as I said before, y'all could like suck syrup off a motherfucker balls and just be like, man, and just like ignore all of the shit we saying, like, yeah, whatever, like he's just gonna fall victim to this shit that I do. You know what I'm saying? And then everything's supposed to go back to being okay. So no, yeah, like don't get it twisted. Like there's times that I was just like, you know, maybe not tonight. You know what I'm saying? Money over bitches, Laura says, but yo, listen, right? Check this out. Money comes from bitches for me. Like it's in my chart and everything. Like money comes from bitches for me. Like men do not buy my stuff. I know I sell women products, right? But I sell other things. You know what I'm saying? The only products that men buy for me are astrological products, because I think men have a more better sense of, oh, okay, he really knows what he's talking about. I want some of that for myself. I'm willing to pay it. You know what I'm saying? Women, like, y'all tap more into when I go live or when I put up videos and stuff like that. I'm not charging anybody for anything. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, y'all like the knowledge too. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all seen the statistics on my YouTube channel, that's another thing. Like, you see how much women compared to men. Some women can't separate it at all. Yeah, and that's challenging for me. You know what I'm saying? So then it's just like, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm just basically breaking it down to y'all of how I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I wasn't, like, even she'll say, like, you're not hurt, motherfucker. Like, you don't care. You don't care. And she's just looking at the Virgo moon part of it, like, oh, money over bullshit for you. Okay. Because yeah, a lot of the times the motto is still money over bitches, but not really, not with me, because women help me get my money, and that's flat out. You know what I'm saying? That's flat out. Yeah, but women get, like, all women are not like that though. You know what I'm saying? Or I know some women that get the D, wake up before me, lock the door on the way out, won't text me later, won't call me later, nothing. Like, and we still cool. Like, we still are fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? If an event popped up to where it was a business event, they might just come right on out and be like, okay, I got your back. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I know chicks that we can be intimate with each other and go out and be around other women that is visible that these other women like me. You know what I'm saying? And it's no big deal. Like, it's no, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, I don't play those types of games. You know what I'm saying? Kalena, what's up? At work right now, sneaking a little, oops. Sneaking a little YouTube and listening to, what you say? The calamity. Hey, yo. See, look, I can't even let that comment go. What you say, dick glamming? Nah, that's not a curse. I'm letting that go through. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. And the wild part about it, right? I still got love for this chick, but I told y'all my love is type different, y'all. My love is evil, man. My love is possessive too, but it's different. It's not. I'd rather nurture this Taurus. You know what I'm saying? We had to stop smashing this. Pretty much what I'm saying. Like, we had to stop because I seen it. I was just like, yo, this shit gets in the way, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it just gets in the fucking way, man. And let me see what happens when this is not happening between us anymore. And lo and behold, wasn't nothing happening, right? So it's just like, was I a prostitute? Because nothing was moving based between me and her after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no conversation. There was nothing to talk about on her end. Like, okay, no ding-a-ling, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is why I said in one of my Taurus videos, if you don't need a Taurus, they like this. Oh, you don't need me? I'm out. Ain't nothing even to talk about. Like, great, and not even great luck with what you're doing. It like none of that. It's just like deuces. You know what I'm saying? So You divorced a Virgo. Never again. I don't even mess with Taurus males. Sex is good with Taurus males. Damn. Oh, you reminiscing now, huh? Did she date other guys? Gypsy asked. Yes, she did date other guys. Or tries to make you jealous. Is she liberal? Is she liberal at all? Look, this is what she do. This is I talk about. You know, I know fucking Taurus now. I talk about the reverse psychology shit. I talk about all that shit. She tries to be sneaky, just can't do it. I'm a Pisces. She's just not successful at it. You know what I'm saying? So my intuition already told me, like, yo, you know, you're seeing someone, aren't you? You know what I'm saying? Because when a person brings up, oh, what are you doing? Or what have you been doing lately? You know what I'm saying? Why you haven't texted me, or why you haven't called me, or who you fucking with? You know what I'm saying? Or to the point where, you know, there's a bunch of small little shit to bring that up. So I'm just like, yo, why is that even such a big deal? You know what I'm saying? But come to find out, yeah, she was dating other guys. Yeah, she was. And my thing is this, right? Even when I found out, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you could have been said that. Like, if she was uneasy about that, she could have been said that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm okay with that shit. Again, I'm looking at the relationship from a wider perspective. Like, yo, I'm not gonna let another guy get in the way of the money. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna be like, yo, dude, stop fucking with my girl. That's my pussy. And blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I just got finished saying my love is evil. I just got finished saying it's possessive. But there are so many different ways to skin a cat. I'm not the dude who's gonna be like, yo, fuck off my bitch, man. That's not me, B. Because if I can only have her physically, then I don't got her. That's my motto. That's a motto I live by. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my strategies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could be with the reason why some of my women, oh God, but the reason why women that I deal with are dating other guys is because I don't have that type of fucking time. I don't got that luxury to be all booed up. I'm not booed up. I don't have that luxury to be all, hey, what's up, baby? And let's drink gin and juice and, you know what I'm saying? And watch back-to-back movies and blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't got time for all that shit. Like, I got time. Let me rephrase that. I do got time for all that shit. However, I'm not applying my time to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got other things to do. I got other things to do. I got several different things to do. And I have a lot to contribute to draw in from the universe and to draw back out to the universe. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I like to spend my time. So that was just a manipulative tactic to finally exposing that she was dating other guys, to just like see how much I cared about her or cared for her or something. But women, y'all are wrong when y'all do that shit, yo. To like put the other man in the picture to then see if that changes anything. That's just some childish shit to me. Like, I do that shit openly. You know what I'm saying? If you go, you see, like, I got something that'll fit you. I got something that'll fit your friend. I got something that'll fit your cousin. And I want to know all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever put just one woman on a pedestal with the thought that there may not be another woman that comes into play that may need some spotlight. You understand? Okay, but look, why do you still seem so bothered though? Leslie says. You know what, Leslie? Probably because I'm reliving the moment. However, at this point, I'm healed. Like, at this point, I'm healed. However, was that you, Taya Carter, who came on not too long ago and commented on a video and was like, what happened with you and this Taurus woman? Maybe if you talk about it, we could help you. That's what happened. So I'm not even angry about it anymore. Like, trust me when I tell you I'm healed. But if you see me getting intense when speaking about it, it's definitely because I'm reliving the moment. You know what I'm saying? I have a great memory, and it brings that moment, like, you know, like, fuck. Nah, like, this is a frustration. I think frustration is a mental feeling. So when it comes to Pisces having feelings and everything, like, this is a frustrating feeling. Like, that is one emotion I can admit to you that I have, is frustration, which derives from disappointment. You know what I'm saying? But all that other shit, and, you know, all that other, I'm with another guy, and, like, no, I've been through that puppy love type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Gypsy Goddess, go ahead, ask the question. Of course you can ask a question. It's the only way you're gonna get the answer. Every woman got their power. You know what I'm saying? Was she Hispanic? Yo, Gypsy, what's your real name, Gypsy? I'm not like now we getting very detailed. Pisces have deep feelings. Yeah, we internalize them though. We don't want because we don't want to be the monster. We don't want to turn green on y'all. Like, I don't know what the fuck. We do not want to turn green. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Gypsy, how do you know that? Gypsy who? Gypsy, how do you know that? What is it? Fiery blood of the Hispanic fiery blood? Yeah, she was Hispanic. She is Hispanic. She's Hispanic. You understand the frustration part. Okay. Well, I just want to express myself and be and be honest at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's already a vulnerable situation to even bring this back up after it happens. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta come to terms that my videos are on YouTube for people to see. So whether they're old or not, it doesn't matter to you guys. Like it may matter to me. Like, come on, that shit is old. Why would you bring that up? I don't want to talk about that shit. But I gotta also remember, like I work for y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, oh, folks, we want to know about that shit with that Taurus chick. Like, why was you looking like that in the video? Oh, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So fuck it. I'm gonna tell y'all, you know what I mean? But it came from frustration. You know what I'm saying? I was disappointed. I don't like being let down because I'm the type of person like I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucker that's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you say you're gonna fucking do it too, I'm like, all right, yeah. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans up in New York, she put it on me. Look, I ain't gonna lie about that, about the Hispanic women like doing what they do and shit like that. Like I'm not gonna lie about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I with me being so deep in astrology, I find a way to look at the astrological part more than I try to look at the ethnic part about it, because I want to see if like I could eventually heal some of the hurt that comes from ethnicity and racial issues and stuff like that through astrology. You know what I'm saying? So I try to refrain from speaking about that. But since you brought it up, like I'm not afraid to talk about it. Like, yes, she is a Hispanic woman, and the Hispanic women that I deal with are fucking off the chain in the bed. To answer your question, yes. But yeah. All right, yeah, throw one back for me. Should I throw one back too? Y'all want to throw one back real quick? Yeah, I fucking got mad love for y'all. Be careful, those bull females will cut you. No, look, she got a temper too. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta prod at her for that shit to come out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta prod at her, and her temper don't really come from people outside of her family. She's more of a temper person with people in her family. Like when I first seen her temper, I was like, fuck. I was like, I don't want to beef with this broad. You know what I'm saying? But eventually that happened anyway because she's a fucking Taurus. When it comes down to it, that manipulative shit and all that shit that wants to argue, eventually my Pisces ass is gonna be like, all right, I'm about to mirror some shit back on you. I'm about to mirror you on you so you can see just what the fuck you're doing. And then once I get into it, I win. Like I be winning. She'd be like, oh shit. Like, or try to laugh it off and be like, okay. Yeah, it's okay now, right? Because I'm fucking green. You know what I'm saying? But yo, you knew what you was doing. You know what I mean? She knew what the fuck she was doing. Word up, yo. But the learning experience is still great. You know what I'm saying? It's still great. Like that. That's an ending game. Telemundo. Telemundo was my shit. I don't watch it anymore, but that was my shit. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, Pisces got mind games like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But we rather, yeah, she probably does. Gypsy Goddess. I'm pretty sure she does. Like I know this about Taurus women too. Like we may not talk and all that, but I know she think about a motherfucker. Nah, the mirroring part, right, Leslie? The mirroring part do be fun as fuck because you think you got game and all that. You think you doing something to me and all that. I'll be like, all right, watch this. It's mirror time, bitches. And I just ball that shit up and just put that shit right back on their ass. And I'm really not as serious as I look when I'm doing it. I'm really not even involved as I'm doing it. I'm just that type of empath that I can take your shit and throw that shit right back at you and not care about nothing afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You should travel your creative arts and craft. It would be dope. Oh, that's all in the cards. That's all in the cards. That's all in the cards. I'm actually about to do an electional prediction to see when's the best time for me to travel. But it's definitely coming. You know what I mean? Yeah, I watch YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I watch Netflix. Like I watch movies and shit, but I'm not with that TV shit. But a lot of TV shows, they see now too that television is shifting to movies. Like people like movies and shit now. People don't want to see fucking sitcoms. Was she spiritual at all? Not at all. It was a hit and run in business, not even karma. Nah, I mean, nah, I wouldn't say that. Like I think this is what I think she did. I think because she seen where I was at with it, like she wanted to mesh in with it just so she could feel a part of me still in that aspect, because I always put a lot of time into my business. I always put a lot of effort into my business. So if she could find a way to align herself with that, then she gets additional time, right? But I don't think she was spiritually attached at all. I don't think spirituality had anything to do with anything on her end. Word up. Uranus and Taurus, let all that BS glide off your back. Uranus and Taurus is a motherfucker. Y'all got more worrying to do about shit than me. Taurus, with Uranus being inside of Taurus, I'm prepped for that shit. But yeah, travel with Uranus and Taurus does make sense though. So you're right. You do have a strong point there. It does. But as far as letting the bullshit glide off my back, I probably got nah, you're probably right. I probably just need to fucking take a vacation and go run around with my feet in the grass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Go fucking a bushes somewhere or something. That was wrong. We support you and you can find the right model. Models love you. Love you back, Gypsy Goddess. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Yo, and I'm pretty much like an Aquarius when it comes to relationships too. Like trust me, I'm not bitter. Like I won't even completely shut my door to this woman that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I don't hate her. You know what I mean? She did help, regardless. She did help. She just didn't help to the extent that I wanted her to fucking help. You know what I'm saying? I know how I want shit, and if I don't get it, y'all know Taurus, y'all are like that too. If I don't get it the way the fuck I want it, any advice for me dealing with this Pisces? I'm an Aquarius. Oh, word, Jay? You are an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces. Right, Taya, you made a strong point there. So, Jay, I'll tell you like this, right? Dealing with your Aquarius, yo, oh, y'all got to see this Aquarius video that I'm about to do. I need to do that probably before I do the booby cell tonight. Messing with Aquarius at this time right now is challenging for Pisces, yo. No, but challenging. Okay, but you're the Aquarius. So look, this is what I gotta tell you. If you're an Aquarius, right, Jay, and you want to deal with a Pisces, you want to be with a Pisces, yo, you better show your true identity, because that Pisces is gonna find out who you really fucking are, yo. And if you playing the mind games with the Pisces, that shit not gonna go long. Like they're gonna give you a tolerance level because they're kind of curious to hear the shit that you got to say, like how long you gonna bullshit them along. But if you just want sex, say that shit. Say that shit. If you just want some sex from this Pisces, say that shit. Don't be trying to like prolong this shit like it's gonna be something deep with your airy ass. Yes, he drives you crazy. So yo, look, say that shit. Have you said it to him though? Or you want to be the conservative type? You want to be the type that want to look like wifey material in this, that, and the third? Like, yo, cut it the fuck out. Because what we know about Aquarius is that whole I'm attached but detached. You ain't fuck them yet though, did you? You ain't have sex yet, did you? And if you didn't, then you probably just want to fling and don't know it yet. You might be infatuated with them until y'all fucking. Then you just like, okay, it wasn't that deep, or maybe it gets deeper, and then the Pisces is not even attached to you like that. So you got to be very open and direct in what you say to this Pisces and what you want to do with this Pisces, because they're gonna fill you out any fucking way. They may not say nothing about this shit and be like, look at this fucking person trying to fucking play games with me. Yo, watch it. This Aquarius Pisces video is gonna be good. I'm telling y'all. Are you Venus or Mars in Aquarius? No, no, I'm not. Oh, so you fucked them already. So what do you want? Like what is your tip? Like what, all right, be more specific. What do you want from this Pisces? What do you need help with? Because if you're fucked already, like 50% is accomplished, maybe 65% is accomplished. My best friend is an Aquarius and her man is a Pisces. She is having a hard time. I bet. I bet. Fuck is she up to? Now let me stop. Like I'm putting it all on the Aquarius, right? Because I'm telling you, I know some shit right now. And it's just like, I'm gonna give you a hint into what I'm gonna do the deeper video upon, right? It's like this. Aquarius wants something from Pisces, and I'm talking about just in energy, period. The Aquarius sign wants something from the Pisces sign, and the Pisces sign wants something from the Aquarius sign. And there's a war going on out here. There is a war going on out here. I'm not trying to scare any of y'all, but there's a war going on out here, and there's many little wars going on inside of this big war. And Aquarius knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Pisces knows what the fuck I'm talking about. And all of this surface level, I like you, I'm attracted to you, let's fuck shit. Like that needs to be clear. But the deeper things that these people are thinking, because who just got finished saying Aquarius is the devil and all that? Like, look, there's some shit going on behind the scenes, right? And egos are involved here. So if one person thinks that they're going to get what they want, or one sign is going to get what they want from the other sign while losing themselves in the process, they lost their motherfucking mind. Aquarius, I'm definitely speaking to y'all. If y'all think Pisces is going to lose themselves and everything that they fought for to get to this point, just to be entertained by your Aquarius energy, Pisces, be strong, because some of y'all just might go for it. But that Aquarius energy is not a toy either. It's not a toy either. Aquarius wants to see some shit. Aquarius has an agenda, a very strong agenda going on in the world right now. Period. Period. Aquarius moon dealing with Sag back to back. They're just like Pisces, but worse. I can deal with a Pisces. A Pisces is more smooth. The Sagittarius is like Pisces on steroids. Like they don't wait. They don't waste no time to say the shit and do the shit that Pisces is plotting on doing. Like Sagittarius is doing that shit right fucking now. She just had 2 babies by him and he lost interest in the relationship. He does not come home. Well, oh man, I'm going to sound nuts for what I'm about to say about that, but how do people, let me ask y'all something, right? Because I know y'all on social networks. Y'all might not watch TV, but y'all on social networks, right? How do people, and congrats on her for having babies. You know what I'm saying? They're here now. So moving right along, right? But how do people really feel when they're fucking these days and knowing that they could bring babies into this world when there's so much going on with children right now? Babies being murdered in the street, babies, all types of shit happening to babies. Parents killing their own babies. All types of shit happening to babies. Why are people so confident in bringing more babies into the world? There's agendas at hand right now that is openly but covertly signaling downsizing of population, right? But people are still wanting to build families. Family structure, look, if you don't have a lineage, there's a difference between lineages and family structures. If you, see, y'all about to take me to a place, man. Y'all about to take me to a place that is just like, yo, y'all wonder why y'all losing family structures. Do y'all really have structure in itself? Like, are you structured, period? Are you a structured person? Let me tell you something that I think is just, give you an example of what I think is fucked up about families in general. Like if my wife, right, got to get up and go travel to Pennsylvania to work in a corporate office, right? And I got to get up and go travel to New Jersey to go work in someone's office. Neither one of us own these companies, but we got to come back and pay a bank inside of our community that we don't own no shares in that either. We're a fucking family? Like, you telling me we're a fucking family? Like, that shit is just nuts to me. I think that's the biggest fucking illusion that's happening right now. You got this person tugging my wife 2 states away to go work for you. Somebody's tugging me a couple of states over to go work for them. We not spending no time. We got like 2-3 hours commute travel. We get back home, we drained, we not fucking no more. When we do fuck, all of a sudden we got babies. Because if I fuck you raw, what are you doing? You're cheating on me? Why do you want to use a condom? Right? Then you pop up, you're fucking pregnant. But that's really your husband. Dude in PA who hired you, that's your fucking husband. You know what I'm saying? Whoever hired me, like, that's my bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we just putting up with each other. We roommates in a place that we putting up with each other. That's what the fuck is really going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck is really going on. Yet people are wondering why we're losing our relationships. Why we not tight no more? Why we not cool no more? Because we're not getting money together. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like, why we not getting money together? Why you feel so comfortable going out getting money with this person, or I feel comfortable getting money with this person, but yet we unite back in the same place at the end of the night, and we supposed to be cool with each other? Get the fuck out of here. Like, I know my bitch is bad. I know your titties all pushed up in the business office and you toting around there, your heels are hitting the ground and everybody's drooling over you and all that. Like, I could be getting all that money. You know what I'm saying? No, it sounds like I'm pimping my wife or whatever, but I'm serious. We fucking living with each other. Your name on the lease, my name on the lease, the fucking mortgage or whatever. And I'm not benefiting off of that shit. The fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And look, there's a lot of king and queen energy in the air, right? I'm not settling until I get my king. I'm not settling until I get my queen. When in all actuality, as individuals, we have the ability to obtain more of what we want and need as individuals. So even then, like, I'd rather shack up with a roommate chick. Like, yo, one of my peoples, right? Where's Lee at? Lee's not in here right now. One of my peoples just said someone that they dealt with before just became their roommate, right? And it's not sexual no more, stuff like that, but they just cooling out, they chilling, they live in the same place. Like, I'd rather that. I'd rather be a roommate with someone that I might smash here and there, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But I won't bring my prospects here. You won't bring your prospects here. You can have your cell phone. I don't need the code to your fucking phone. You could send booty pics on Instagram to whoever the fuck you want to. Just help me pay the fucking phone bill. Or just help me pay the internet bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then as a woman, you get your rights. Like, you get your respect. You get your proper due. You know what I'm saying? As I said before, I'm not the type of dude that's going to be like, come here, bitch. You know, no, he can't look at you and you can't have a Facebook account and all that. Like, this is the opportunity for you to get as much power as you possibly can. Why the fuck would I want to do that? Because a woman needs to understand she's going to be happier the more she understands how much she can obtain. The same way that men have been doing for centuries. You want to get paid the same amount that a man gets paid? Here's your fucking chance now. Go do that shit. Here's your fucking chance. You know what I'm saying? Now you get to see how it feels like to be a man. Now you might want to run around the world and go fuck some dudes too. You know what I'm saying? Because where do you think a lot of that energy comes from with men? We making more money than y'all. So we can afford to be like, yeah, I'm about to fly out to Mexico and fuck mad bitches. Because I got the money to do it. So we get excited behind that shit. So now women start making more money and shit. They're like, oh, I want to go travel the world. I want to go fuck some Jamaicans on the beach or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right. People like, oh, you acting like a man. Nah, she acting like she got some fucking money. That's what she acting like. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me though. You know what I'm saying? But don't wonder Can't have a family if you do not have time together to build the bond. All right, yeah, but yo, how do you build the bond? What type of bond are you building with your family? It's pretty much my question. What type of bond, right? Because like I said, if y'all are pulled all over the place just to make ends meet, to have a family setting, that's where the stress comes from. Like, what now? Fuck you want now, Junior? Get the fuck away from me. Go ask your mother. I'm tired of your little ass. Go wash your fucking face. Looking food all over your fucking clothes. You're dirty again. Fuck. You stressed out because you gotta wake up and go drive to Jersey in the morning and do the same shit that you do all over again with some people that might not necessarily even like your ass. So you say building a bond, yeah, okay. But building a bond, how? For why? For what? How are you building a bond? Battle of the sexes, fighting for love. Bunz, she's getting into this shit right now. Build an empire together. Yeah, but look, we're living in an empire, right? You make a great point, right, Yvonne Jacquet? Some people wake up and don't even realize that they're living in an empire, especially where I'm at in New York. People are so ready to fight against what they see happen to someone else that they fucking forget that they're living in an empire. That there's an opportunity literally next door to their ass because this is a fucking empire, which you can contribute to in a heartbeat. Some people think that they're going to be the ruler of the empire when really it's a fucking reciprocal thing. It's a reciprocal system. Everybody's a fucking king and a queen in their own right. But take the labels off of that, like everyone is powerful. You understand what I'm talking about? Making those people way more money than they will ever pay you. Yeah, I mean, look, right? But look, check this out. Leslie, Enoch, this is something that I found very interesting, right? And you could look this up. I kid you not, that there's always been income inequality since the beginning of this system building shit, which means that some people won't even give a fuck that they're getting paid to do a certain amount of things, this, that, and the third. Like, it's always going to be a certain amount of people that makes this amount of money, and it's always going to be a certain amount of people that make this amount of money. But this is what an empire is for, right? So if you look at previously, we had a tax system that was 38 to 40%, right? They call it getting the king's crumbs if you get like subsidies, or if you get like fucking, you tap into government programs and stuff like that. But all that really says is that you're not quick enough to make that type of money on your own yet. You know what I'm saying? So you do take those subsidies, you do take those crumbs, and you start understanding like, oh shit, okay. I may not get paid 50, 60 grand a year, but if I count these subsidies, I do get 50, 60 grand a year compared to what, if you parallel it or you add it on to what you're making on the side or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from living in a fucking empire because we got it to do it like that. See, I'm bringing the positive light into all of this, but people always want to bring the negative into it. The pessimists are at an all-time high right now. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do with pessimists. You know what I'm saying? But like, come on. Like, really think about this shit. Like, people be trying to down people on Section 8 and shit. Oh, they bums, they bums, they bums. How you a bum if the empire is gonna pay your rent every fucking month? How you a bum? What if you living in a neighborhood that's affluent too? Like, you're not a bum. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the thinking of some people, and then look, who said it? Leslie said it, right? These people are not gonna pay you as much as someone else might. And that's true, right? And it's usually those people who take those jobs that get lowballed. If y'all tuning into the booby cell right now, tonight, I'm breaking that shit down at 11 o'clock, right? And this is what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to tap more about this, right? It's usually those people who take the employment positions that they're getting lowballed for that always got something negative to say about the people who take the subsidies from the empire. Those are the ones who say, I get up and I go work for my money. But if you look at if you look online, you definitely will see it. Later on, they'll post some shit like this, fuck this job, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta work 3 jobs in order to afford to live in New York. And so really, on the low, you're hurt behind the shit. You tight behind the job that you work. You know what I'm saying? You were fucking tight. And now you trying to degrade people who are taking the subsidies. At least the people who are taking the subsidies are humble enough to understand that they just don't have the skills yet to obtain higher income. But of course, having your own little business is the best way to go. You fucking right, it is. But look, you got to put time into that, right? So if you want to have your own little business, guess what? You can't work 16 hour shifts at this fucking job that's paying you minimum wage. You can't, because you can't put into your business what you need to put into your business. But what happens? Pride comes in. People be like, oh, you're not, people that do some shit like this, like, oh, you're not working? And they'll be like, nah, I'm working on my own business, that's why. And they be like, oh, so you're not working. Like, this is how people will look at you. But if you're affected by that negatively, and you like, man, fuck this side business, I need to go find a job. They right. No, they're not right. You right from starting your own business. So I say that to say this too, right? There are more millionaires coming into the world. So even though there's a shift, there's always been this income inequality, there are more millionaires, more and more millionaires, more and more millionaires, more and more millionaires. That's a great thing. That's a great thing. But when people take the initiative to say, you know what? I don't want to rule the world. I just want my piece. I want my part. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the optimal me. So if it's statistically proven that, and this is another thing, oh, education sucks, stop going to school, right? It's statistically proven that people with bachelor degrees make more than people with high school diplomas or people without high school diplomas. It's proven statistically. People with master degrees make even more. Like, this is proven. It's fucking proven. Meaning that eventually they'll be able to pay their own rent, right? And then you got people taking jobs that you know only pay a certain amount of money, and you trying to like live in New York. Like, you're not being logical. You're not, that's like, it's just all feelings. People they're all in their feelings. And they're like, oh, we need to do this. We need to rise up. We need to protest. I'd be fucking damn if I pick up a picket sign to try to fight. Like, I wasn't raised that way. You will not ever see me with a picket sign trying to fight. Fuck I look like. Fuck out of here. You do not need a billion, just need enough to keep the family going. Right, Yvonne, and that's another thing. This is what I'm saying. Your well-being makes you wealthy. This is another thing that I'm saying. Your well-being makes you wealthy. So, again, people who are living in an empire that is very wealthy, if you take advantage of everything that's afforded to you, and I'm talking about food pantries and everything, and you have a healthy family structure because you got time to spend with your family, you got time to actually fucking raise them, how are you putting a price on that? You know what I'm saying? Stress is the #1 killer. Stress is the #1 killer. Yeah, everyone should be able to at least put, but you know what? Some people want it more than others. You know what I'm saying? So some people have put 3 hours into watching reality television, while others are putting 3 hours into that little business. You understand what I'm saying? So it's always going to come down to decisions, behaviors. But people that are putting the same perpetual and repetitive behavior, I just got money. Oh shit. But thank you very much for the donation, for the contribution. I appreciate that. It helps to feed the family. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like, yo, boom, I was just with my son, right? I know y'all seen the video that I posted up with my son, right? I was just with my son. And he's up here for vacation and some stuff like that, right? So, you know, I didn't want to take up all of his time. The kid is fucking famous, you know what I mean? But I'm like, yo, I'm gonna meet you uptown or whatever the case may be, and we're gonna go, you know, I'm gonna do your school shopping now or whatever. So if you look closely in the beginning of the video, right? And my son got more emotion than me. You know what I'm saying? You could hear him say, we don't even gotta be in this store right now. And I ain't even really peeped what he said until I got back and I'm editing and shit. And I'm like, yo, was he getting smart right there? But yeah, he threw a little shot at me, right? Because when we left the store, long story short, we ain't go school shopping. This is what my son told me, right? He said he bought one shirt. I was like, yo, get whatever you want. He bought one shirt and was like, nah, I'm good. I got clothes. And he does. Like, this dude got fucking clothes. Like, he got like wild pairs of sneakers. He cleans them. If y'all look at his videos, he got cleaning videos. But he got all type of shit going on. So he was right. He got mad clothes. And here I am just trying to like flood him with more clothes. And he's like, nah, let's just, yeah, he cares about me, but we bonding. He does. You know what I'm saying? He cares about me to the point where he was like, yo, let's just go outside. So we spent the whole rest of the day just running around Harlem crazy. We had mad fun. Yo, we had mad fun. And when I think about it, like I still got mad money because of his decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fuck that clothes shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know how most kids, they like, oh yeah, I want to go clothes shopping, give me everything. You know what I'm saying? But he know he got mad clothes. He don't need that shit. He just wanted to hang out. And as a parent, I listen. Like, I'm not too closed-minded to like not listen to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he even said it in the video himself. His generation don't really know. Yeah, my son's a Pisces too. His generation don't really know how to talk. Like, they're not inclined to express themselves, especially to us. Like, they just struggle with that. They're having a tough time with that. You know what I'm saying? So the more he's able to do that, the better we're gonna be off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he just wanted the time. But see, he didn't even know how to say that. Like, he didn't even know how to just say, like, yo, dad, let's just hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do something, whatever. It could be normal, natural shit, which we ended up doing, like just some real natural shit. But I also showed him the business side of things. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, let's go take care of this business first. I'm gonna interview you. I want people to know what your generation is actually experiencing. So I let him know, let's put this business first, and then we go hang out. He was like, bet. Boom, we did that. And then we tore up Harlem as much as we could until we had to go. And then we went downtown. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what life is about. But see, that's where well-being comes into play. That's where money is not so important, right? And then we're in the empire. Like, we're in New York. Like, there's buildings every fucking way. There's shit to do everywhere. Yo, we played the parks. Like, we ain't even go pay for nothing. We played the parks. You know what I'm saying? The park. Just running through 2/5 and all that. Like, and we had a blast. But that's the benefits of being in an empire. But if you try to go to third world countries and participate in this type of way, some places like that, they don't even have the infrastructure to do what me and my son did. You know what I'm saying? So people who are so spoiled and accustomed to stress and struggle and pessimism and want to push that shit on other people, they're fucking it up for other people who have a more broad in mind, that see the bigger side of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just chill the fuck out. Like, even if we're poor money wise, we rich as fuck. Like, look around, we are rich as fuck. If you knew how much the shelter system out here was funded, you'd be like, what? Why don't they just buy apartments for these motherfuckers? Like, that's how much subsidy goes into the shelter system out here. We rich as fuck. That should be flying over people's heads. What's up, Delta Roots? Just getting off, hard day's work. That's what it is. Capricorn in the building, right, Delta? That's that Capricorn shit. I know you don't fuck around. I know that's right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we cooling, man. We just cooling, man. Value my freedom and peace of mind more than anything so that I can have those moments. Yeah, well-being is the ultimate wealth. When you are healthy, you can have dialogue with those who actually have all the money and be adopted right into that hierarchical part of the system. Because through dialogue alone, they're going to be like, this person is rich. This person is wealthy too. Like, I can speak to them, their behavior, their mannerisms, their understanding, their grasping of concepts, their intellect. Doesn't matter what block they came from or what neighborhood they came from. Like, they understand things on a wide spectrum, which makes you wealthy. But if you're consistently stressed, if you're consistently hanging out with people that you know are doing folly, that are not being productive, that are not talking about creating and building and ideas, but more talking about people and gossip and the ills of the world, then you're fucking up. Like, you got to get away from those people. I don't give a fuck if you love them. Like, you got to get away from them people. Lucky Star, Lucky, what's good? Going through it with this retrograde, but I'm here. Yo, Lucky, this retrograde yo, which planet retrograde? And let me ask y'all this, right? I'm gonna cut it short at about an hour 30. So I got about 4 minutes, right? Let me ask y'all this before I go. But I will be doing the booby cell tonight if y'all are around at 11 p.m. I guess we have a shot or two, and I'm gonna be talking about slavery and astrology. But let me ask y'all, what planet in retrograde is affecting y'all the most? I'm gonna go first. For me, it's Mars retrograde. It's affecting me the most. Like, that shit is I feel that shit. But what retrograde is affecting y'all the most? You'll be there, Lucky? All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, like, that's something to ponder on. Like, Mars retrograde is at me. But you know what? One retrograde that I'm feeling, that I'm enjoying, is Neptune. Neptune is retrograde right now, right? It's Neptune. Yeah, because Mars retrograde got everybody on edge. So everybody is like trying to try you. You know, and it's just like, and if they're not trying you, like, you see stuff that you be ready to try, just something like, it just frustrates the shit out of you, but you like, nah, I'm gonna chill because, you know, I'm still a warrior. I got some shit that I'm about to carry out, so I gotta chill. I can't throw it all away right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but Mars retrograde is picking up, is building up all that energy to the point where I'm trying to like stay isolated, but at the same time, I gotta address certain things, or this shit, I feel like it's gonna come back. Like, it's gonna come back to haunt me, or it's gonna come back to make me feel like, oh, this shit is coming back because you ain't handled it then. So now I'm like trying to handle it without going overboard and like doing some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Something going on in air, please tell us why. I tell you like this, right? As you know, all my outer planets are retrograde natally. True, Lucky, true. Right. So you're affected by this more. But I say like this, right? Neptune retrograde is helping. Like, there's no veil. I'm a Neptunian. I'm a Pisces. You know what I'm saying? So the veil is lifted. So you could see right through all of the bullshit. And I'm usually the sign that sets up the manipulations and the illusions. And, you know, I'm very comfortable in those ways. I could swim through it. Some people may say, oh, Pisces, they can be affected negatively by deception. But Pisces who are experienced, they understand just how much they actually add on to deception, or how much deception can be truth in some type of way. You understand what I'm saying? Can't give away too much of that Pisces shit. But the veil is lifted right now. The veil is lifted right now. Now with Mercury in retrograde, I don't know. Like, there's supposed to be some electronic trouble. I haven't had any yet. I actually did a FaceTime earlier. It went pretty well for the most part. It was a little shaky, but it went pretty well. But you know what? No, I did have some Mercury retrograde problems just recently. Everything wasn't showing up on my website that I posted up. Yeah, Yvonne Jacquet. Like, for me, with the veil being gone, like, no one can bullshit me right now. Like, there is no bullshitting me right now with Neptune being retrograde. Yo, sugar for you. Wow, yo. Oh, and you said Harlem changed. You don't like it? Harlem changed for real, for real. I wasn't up there in a while. Yo, Harlem shifted. We had a baller. Like, yo, it was so versatile up there. Like, it was nuts up there, but it is very different. It is. I can attest to that. Yeah, this whole, no one's gonna bullshit me right now. Like, you just can't right now. The veil is lifted on everything and everyone. So I'm appreciative of that retrograde. So yeah, keep an eye out for this Aquarius and Pisces video that I'm going to do. If I don't get around to doing it today, you can be looking for it tomorrow. And I'll be doing the booby cell tonight, to where I'll get a little more in depth about slavery, how we all participate in it. And if you don't participate in it, I'd like to know how you're not doing it and how you're making it. And the pros and cons of slavery, where it began, and, you know, why it extended, and who plays what part and all that. Like, that might get a little bit intense when we get to that part, but I'm gonna do my best to like spend a lot of the time applying it to astrology. All right, yo, I gotta go. Mad love, yo. Mad love. Love y'all. I'll see y'all in a bit. Now.